Hi, my beautiful nail family. This is Raven from Raven's Reviews, and welcome back to the channel. I am back with a very exciting video. Today's video is a collaboration called a Favorite Christmas Collaboration. I am geeking out, y'all. I was invited by the host of this collaboration, Nails by E, and sweet heavens did I squeal when I heard her vision. She wanted us to show our favorite Christmas movie, but in a set of nails. And let me tell you, I could not pass up the opportunity than to do a freestyle set of the movie Jack Frost. And I'm sorry, y'all. See, I'm just a collaborator, not the host. I totally said that theme wrong. It is Favorite Christmas Movie Collaboration. Now, I'm geeking out because, as you see on the left-hand corner there is 19 beautiful nail sisters participating in this fabulous collab. And I cannot wait to see and hear all of their favorite movies and see the stunning sets that they create. If you head on over to the description box below, you'll be able to get clickable links and follow the party and make sure that you see every sister's masterpiece. Now, for those of you that may not know Jack Frost, oh my heavens, I'm gonna try not to cry because every time I watch this movie, I'm a blubbering mess. And as soon as Erica reached out, it was the very first movie that popped into my mind. Now, it is not my only Christmas favorite. Let me tell you that right now. Elf, Rent, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Anastasia, Gremlins. Oh my gosh, the list could go on and on. I'm a huge movie geek, and there is some very specific movies that touch my soul. But that being said, this one is in a league of its own. Now, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a backstory on what the movie's about, and then kind of explain why it's special to me. So, Jack Frost was made in 1998. I was literally 8 years old, and I actually watched this for the very first time on VHS with my mom. Now, it makes me very emotional because as I was watching it, it was one of my few introductions into death. And as a child, it was a lot to unpack, and I just felt so deeply for the young boy Charlie in this series. And I remember gripping my mom so tight and just praying for all the little boys and girls out there that might not have their parents, that they could have the warmest holidays. And I just remember having such profound feelings as a little child, and this movie truly stuck with me. It gave all the feelings of the magic of Christmas, of family, and what it truly means to belong. And no matter what, even if a family member has passed on, they're forever in your heart and they're always with you. So this movie it impacted me so deeply. So basically, this film, a touring musician clinging to dreams of stardom, aging rocker Jack Frost, who's played by Michael Keaton, never had much time for his wife, Gabby, who was played by Kelly Preston, and young son, Charlie, who was played by Joseph Cross. A year after Jack's tragic death in a car accident on Christmas Day, Charlie plays a mournful tune on his father's harmonica. Much to his surprise, the elder, Frost, is magically brought to life, and you wouldn't believe it, he literally gets brought back to life in a snowman on the family lawn. So given the second chance, Charlie and Jack struggle to make up for lost time. Now that's just a brief synopsis. I could go in for hours about the movie because I love it so much. But actually, doing this set, I rewatched it, and watching it with adult eyes, I think I appreciated it even more than as a child. And I know, obviously, because I'm still, more than 20 years later, I'm still screaming about it. So it obviously had a huge impact. But I think a lot of Christmas movies focus on superficial things like gifts, and I don't know, it's completely different when you think of it in the aspect of the spirit of giving, but when we get so wrapped up in what's under the tree and not who's around the tree with you, I think the Christmas spirit gets lost. So, with that being said, the fact that this was so centered around family and this little boy just wanting a second chance with his father, it just moved me to no end. So, I wanted to do the full Jack Frost band. Honestly, if I decided to do a whole 10 nails, I would have did the drum kit from the Jack Frost band, which is Michael Keaton's band. His literal name in the movie is Jack Frost, so it's really funny that he ends up coming back as a snowman. But basically, in the movie, he gives his son this harmonica and says, whenever you want me, I'll basically appear, just play this harmonica. And it was because he was often on the road and he wanted his son to feel closer to him. But after his passing, it was like a Christmas magic came and he played the harmonica, and it's like it willed his father's soul back for them to have this second chance moment. So it was just a huge coming of age film and just melted my heart to no end. So I really wanted to pay homage and really do this set justice. So this was completely freestyle. I took inspiration from the logo of the Jack Frost on the poster, and then obviously I also hand painted Michael Keaton's character as the snowman. I was just melting so much. And I really hope that you guys are enjoying this because I poured my heart and soul into this set. Luckily, this movie aged very well. Unlike a lot of movies from the 90s, it did not make me want to just crawl into a hole and be like, who said this was okay? Because sometimes I rewatch things, even stuff that was my absolute favorite, and I'm like, wow, that's problematic. Oh my gosh, how can they say that? Oh, they're just, sliding in these very inappropriate things. So at least it did age quite well. But let me tell you, I am so happy that we are talking about emotional intelligence and just making people accountable. Because let me tell you, there were certain parts in this movie where the kids were saying things that they shouldn't have been saying, first and foremost. And they were also making fun of Charlie for mourning the death of his father. And multiple children were just basically throwing up their arms and rolling their eyes at him and just like that they're sick of, him being so sad. And that just broke my heart. We definitely, as a community, regardless of age, we should be able to rally around each other and have that support. And it just blew my mind, some of the things that were said throughout the film. So definitely, as an adult watching it again, it was very interesting. But ultimately, the message behind the film and just the love that the family had for one another was what truly shone for me throughout the movie and just still made it absolutely one of my favorites. Now, during this whole set, I have just been geeking out about how much I love the movie and talking about this collab, but I did want to get into a little bit of the details of Jack Frost. Now, Charlie plays hockey, and he really wanted to bond with his father over that. So his dad had this trick shot called the J shot, and he actually passed before being able to teach him that. So when Charlie, a little bit before Christmas, was feeling incredibly down, he actually built a snowman, and he took pieces of his hockey gear. He made the buttons out of hockey pucks, and he used a cork for the nose, and it was just really tailored to him how he built the snowman. And then he put his dad's hat, the hat that his dad wore everywhere, to kind of complete the look. And truly, he wasn't trying to build a snowman, he was trying to build his dad. In the movie, it's very clear that both Charlie and his mom, Gabby, have not dealt with the stages of grief, they have not healed, and they have not unpacked all of the emotions, very, very strong emotions, with losing their father and prospective husband on such a huge holiday. So this was kind of the way the family pieced themselves back together in having that second chance to truly be able to say goodbye to their dad/husband. The end scene literally plays Landslide by Stevie Nicks, and I swear that is one of the scenes that just has me bawling. But basically, he's able to be in his spirit form as himself, and he says goodbye to both his wife and his son. And in that moment, you can just see that there's so much healing that has happened there. So by far, it is my favorite holiday movie, even though it deals with something so heavy. The themes and just the overall message gets me every time. What are your guys' favorite holiday movies? I would really love to hear it and see it in the comments down below. I can't thank you guys enough for coming into today's collaboration video with me and my beautiful nail sisters. So it would mean the world if you could please go over to my description box, as I was saying earlier, and click all the nail sisters, check out their videos, and tell them that Raven sent you, and you will not be disappointed. We have the best community on the internet, filled with the most amazing souls, so you will not be disappointed. Okay, y'all. This was the part for me when I started freaking out. The whole nail set was coming together, and I was just living the fantasy between the cat eye and the gorgeous blue. Again, I am the blue charm sister, so I was just living my best life. I actually cannot wait. I didn't tell my mom that I was doing this set. And as I said to you guys earlier, she was the very first person that I watched this with. So I can't wait to show her this. I know she's gonna geek out as much as I did, because again, any kind of love project, when you can bring your favorite thing with another favorite thing, like my favorite movie with nails, are you kidding? This was just so amazing. And honestly, thank you, Erica. I feel so honored to be a part of this collab, and you have started a Christmas tradition now, because every year I'm gonna have to turn my favorite Christmas movie into a set of nails. So as you heard earlier, I was giving that insane list, you know, when they're like, what's your favorite movie? And then you list 10. So at least I guess that has me set for the next 10 years at least. And finally, all that hard work pays off, because we are at the top coat moment. Now, I tried to show all of the polishes I used to create this darling Jack Frost inspired set. But if you want to try any of the polishes, I will leave that information and discount codes in the description box below. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I pray you have the happiest holidays, and as I always say, do all things with love. Mwah. Thank you for watching.